Hi, welcome back. Today I'd like to go over what we've done, and I'd like to start on the finishing work of this carpenter's axe. So at this stage, what I've done is we've done most of the forging, which is to create the shape that we want. We've pierced the eye for the handle, we've created the beard and the blade, and now what I'd like to do is I'm going to do a lot of polishing. I'm going to just touch up the profile a little bit just to clean it up and give it a little more definition in certain areas. And then from there, I will start the blade, and yeah, so let's go. Alright, so what we've done here is what you would call the pre-finish. So I've scrubbed and polished everything on the body of the axe and the blade. I've gone from a 36 grit to a 60 grit up to a 120, just to give it a nice smooth finish. I also defined, like I said before, the areas like the beard and the blade a little bit better, and also back here I sweeped that a bit to give just a nicer look overall to the axe. And so the next thing that I'm going to do is the heat treat and tempering process, which you'll see here soon. Okay, thanks. Okay, the next thing I've got to do is put the hardness back into the metal. When we forge the steel, it softens it. It changes the molecular structure inside the metal, and it makes it softer. And so what I have to do to get it back to a state where it can hold an edge and keep an edge, I have to re-temper or re-harden it. The process is this. I'm going to heat this up to a certain temperature, which is 1400 degrees, which is called critical temperature. At that stage, the molecules in the metal are moving around, and I can realign them back into a place where they're going to be hard. There's a lot more to it than that. That's just a really, really simple cliff notes of what's happening. So I'm going to bring it up to critical temperature. I'm going to quench it in oil, and the oil is just a regular cooking oil, and that will allow us to harden, especially here at the working edge, harden it back up. So that will be the next step in the process. Okay. So I've hardened it, and now what I want to do is actually take a little bit of that hardness out. What happens when you quench it is it gets very hard and very brittle. And so what I want to do is soften it just a little bit, so it'll be hard and tough and not hard and brittle. So I'm just taking just a little bit of that brittle hardness out of there by drawing a little bit more heat back into the material. And that allows us to have a blade that's strong and tough, but you can sharpen it with hand tools. So I want to just real slowly and carefully let that heat just transfer back into the metal. Okay, well that's it for today. I hope you all have enjoyed the process. Next week we're going to sharpen the blade and make the handle and hang the axe on the handle. So until then, see you later.